There's probably some patch notes I could read to tell me new things that are in the game, but fuck it. I'm just gonna play this for fun for right now. So, make sure that the game isn't too loud, chat. If you can't hear me, please let me know. This will probably be considerably easier with a controller. So, the good commentary always builds up to some sort of interesting and deep point, and bad commentary, in my opinion, is always just saying shit like, I'm gonna go down and shoot. I'm gonna go up and shoot. Oh no, I almost got hit there, but then I dodged it, which is what a lot of people do when they start out. But good commentary always tries to be like something that's inspired by the game and then moves on into like something beyond the game. So like when I was talking about Nuclear Throne, I was talking about like video game engines and stuff like that. We'll leave a follow for next time. Take care. Thank you for the follow, and hopefully you tune back in and become a regular. So, you know, good commentary starts with the video game, is inspired by it, and then moves on to something more interesting than the video game itself, because nobody really gives a shit about you just saying everything that's happening on the screen. You know, and I've talked about this, like, maybe, actually, I don't think I've really talked about, like, commentary. I've talked a little bit about me not being happy with the style of commentary that I'm making, but I've never really talked about, like, my philosophy of commentary, beyond what I just am talking about right now, which is to say, bots, harder, better, faster, stronger, we'll take that, just in case we get some good bots going on. So, the explosions sound crisper. Yeah, all the sound effects are way, way nicer in this game now. Anyway, I think, like I said, kind of a low-level commentary is where it's things like, people just say like, oh man, I got hit there. Oh crap, this boss is really hard. And I call that like reactionary commentary. And then like really good commentary, on the other hand, is things that are like where you get inspired by like something that happens in the video game, and you can say like how it makes you feel and things like that. So, for example, if you're playing a roguelike and something happens in the game that you dislike, you can say like, man, I'm really unhappy that happened, and here's why. And whatever the reason may be, it could be something like, it like dampened my chances of winning, or it made the game less fun, or something like that. Perfectly valid things to talk about, and they're really, really interesting things to talk about. And so, that's what I try to aim for with my commentary, except it turns out that I don't really like talking about games in the first place, apparently. I like to talk about real-life crap and mathematics and stuff like that. Like, man, I talk about math a lot, and apparently physics. So, maybe I should take a physics class at some point. That's something to think about. Anyway, so I'd like to talk about, like, video games just inspire me about things that, like, happen in real life. And so that's what I like to talk about, and I guess people enjoy that. I do talk about the video game itself sometimes, but usually what I talk about is just, like, random shit that I find interesting. And maybe that's, you know, there's room for all kinds of commentators out there. But then you compare it to commentators like, wow, lots of people just tuned in. Woo, I look away for like 2 minutes and then I miss a ton. It's easier for Bird to feed you the topic of dialogue. Bird, what else am I playing today? I don't know. Foxy Roxy Smile, hello. Seven Wags, also hello. You should be off for the night. Take care. And you're getting Dark Souls tomorrow, so eesh. Ooh, have fun with that. And lots of good nights, goodbyes. Cool. Caught up. Wonderful. What do I feel like doing? Health points. We'll do that. That seems fun. So, yeah, like there are people like Northern Lion who what they do is they talk like only about the game, and they're really, really good at making that utterly fascinating to watch. And maybe Biznap too is like this, although I don't really know. Lots of people in my audience are not really Biznap believers, so maybe I have never actually watched Biznap's content, so I have no idea what he's like. Let's switch out to the plasma gun. Don't know why I was using the blaster anyway, but hey, this is a interesting new little level design. Not level design, but like wave design. Cool, that worked out well for me. Just got to get through all that. So, and like people like Wanderbot are able to talk only about the game and make that really, really fascinating. I don't think I can really do that. I try to do that, but even I get bored with what I'm talking about if I just talk only about the game. Like, even if I know a lot about it, it's just like, for one, I don't play the games that really lend themselves to that. because I say Wanderbot and Northernlion for kind of a specific reason for my examples, because when you play roguelikes, those are really, in my opinion, extremely easy games to LP. And the reason being is that the game changes on you all the time, but it's always like stuff you're familiar with. So everything is randomly generated, but everything is stuff that you already like have been exposed to. So you just like, it gives you a lot of like meat to really bite into with your commentary. I have never seen this wave before, but it is interesting stuff. This is weird. Getting my ass handed to me because I don't like Plasma Gun or Blaster particularly much. I'll stick with the Blaster for now. It's probably a little bit easier than the Plasma Gun. Should really have read the patch notes, but there's some cool stuff in this new patch. With the roguelikes, your strategy is constantly having to evolve because of the way that the levels are randomly generated, and that's really cool. But it does lend itself to really easy commentary mode. Whereas something like if you wanted to play like a story-driven first-person shooter, it's a lot harder to commentate over because you have to know the game really well and talk about things like the plot and the story and the level design and stuff like that. So I guess you could probably do level design and art design pretty well if you did a first-person shooter. It looks like this guy is strong to bullet-type weapons, and, well, that sucked. Whatever. Hey, Bird, you got your wish. The game is harder. The game is a lot harder. I'm actually pretty cool with it. The game is much. I actually really like this game being like this hard now. It feels like it has like a lot more purpose. Certainly does, anyway. I think that if they're flashing orangish, that means that I'm dealing extra damage to them, and purple means I'm dealing less damage to them. So, yeah, I'm definitely digging this game's difficulty uppage. That's pretty nice. Yeah, so talked about meta LPing topics like twice tonight, which I guess I kind of want to not talk about LPing as much when I'm actually doing this stuff or like streaming, but whatever, it just seems to be on my mind, so I'm gonna share it anyway. This is gonna end poorly for me unless I can swoop over here. There we go. So that's, I forgot even really what the point I was originally building up to anyway. But the point is, when I just talk about the game itself, I feel like that's not really my strength, so I don't really know what to do sometimes when it comes to the commentary. I just follow my heart, and I hope that everyone is like, oh, that's a nice little heart you got there, instead of like, ew, Bird, why are you eating a heart on camera? That's really gross. And I say hearts are delicious, but, you know, just Western society keeps oppressing me. Unleash a shockwave on collision. That's actually pretty cool. Collisions deal less damage. So collision and vulnerability got replaced with collisions deal less damage, which I already knew. That's not new. Make him jump and squirm.
I didn't do anything. Why are you looking at me like that?
Anyway.
That was purple. That was not my doing.
You didn't do anything, thankfully. I'd be like, like, yeah. The thought of receiving a wet willy while trying to commentate just sounds like, yeah. Damn it. Seems like energy weapons in this game do good damage to bosses and less damage to small ships. Don't really know. I need to look up what the flashing thing is, like what that corresponds to in terms of if I'm dealing extra damage or not. I'm not gonna be able to break this cargo ship in time. Please be bots. Fuck. Torpedoes. I love torpedoes. Torpedoes are really interesting. I like them more than plasma gun though. So we'll trade out plasma gun for torpedoes basically. And these things are fucking cool. I love torpedoes. So, chat. I am the one who trolls. Don't you ever fucking forget that. So you all are trying to punk me out and be like telling Lady Bird like to, you know, stick her tongue in my ear or whatever as a prank. And just know that if you ever troll me, I will not forgive you. I will find where you live and I will go to your school or place of work or whatever church, I don't know, and I will troll the shit out of you there. And we will be even. Because if there's one thing Bird is great at, it's dishing it out. But if there's one thing Bird sucks at, it's what's the opposite of dishing it out? Taking it. That's the word. That's the word. Thank you, Ladybird. Could be worse. I have a friend with an eyeball-looking fetish. What? No. The tongue ain't supposed to do that. No, 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 no. Eyeballs already have tears. They're clean enough. They don't need saliva. God damn. I could have gone without hearing that one for today. Damn it. Ladybird,
Huh?
don't lick me in the eyeball, though. That would be way fucking worse.
Ew. No.
That's what Purple's telling you to do, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm totally going to do that later.
No, he's not.
Yeah, that's what Purple's telling you to do, and you're just like, oh yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
That's not what he's telling me to do at all.
That's close enough. Okay, let's go ahead and torpedo everything. This game got way harder, and I'm actually quite a fan of it, because this game got stupid easy for a little while there, and now it's like I have to work again. Awesome. Oh, it's Xander Great. How you doing? I trolled you in Wander once, but I haven't seen you at my house. Your troll was fucking awesome, dude.
That's great.
That was so cool. Both of us, as soon as we started playing, I literally thought that Wander told you to come onto my stream and like say like, hey, play with Wander. Not you basically just like set up a like an impromptu collaboration section. So bravo, Xander. That was a fantastic troll, and that was a good troll because everybody walked away from it having a good time. It's sort of like getting rickrolled, you know. Everybody gets to listen to a kick-ass song at the end of the day, so nobody should feel bad about it. Let's just accept the fact though that I'm gonna get my ass ugly handed to me by this game, and it's about damn time I lost at this thing. There we are. Cool. Steam is patching something. False alarm. It's streamed now. Okay, good. I thought to myself like, please don't go down again. Anyway, Xander Great, that's because I haven't quite finished the doxination of you yet. I have some friends over in communist Ecuador, and they are currently hacking the U.S. government, and they're going to get your birth certificate, long form, of course. Yay, bots! Awesome. Now I get to not play the game on hard mode anymore. Flame bots are great, too. Looking forward to using these guys all over the place instead of actually trying anymore. Oh, really? I can't just hold down the trigger. I have to. The flame bots are semi-automatic weapons now. That makes the double bot runs considerably less viable. Fuck it. Gun bots? Nah. What else is what is this? Shockwave? I'll take the blaster over the shockwave for sure. Yeah, they definitely nerfed the bots. They're much more balanced now. Although I feel like it nerfed the bots a little bit like weirdly. Like gun bots are still good, but the other bots like got nerfed a little bit more. Fuck it. Whatever. The troll, that troll doesn't sound super fun. You heard the words Rickroll and now you're listening. Well, you're listening to Never Gonna Give You Up. That's a fun song. That's a fun song. Linos is a good troll, putting razor blades inside every food object in the house. No, that's not a fun troll at all. That's a terrible troll. Because nobody walks away from that one being like, oh ho ho ho. Everyone walks away from that one being like, no, Waffle, why? Okay. Ah, crap. This boss is still relatively new, but I think that if I stay on their last phase, like directly below or above them, then I kick their asses pretty substantially. Oh, a bot upgrade too. Bots, harder, better, faster, stronger. Perfect. Let's take that one. Itches on the face real quick to take care of. Wonderful. The great thing about Facecam, or the worst thing about Facecam is I can no longer pick my nose while I play video games. It's like, fucking, I thought this was America and I could do whatever the fuck I want, but, you know, apparently I don't want to be, I want to not be a disgusting person, and so I have to, like, do things like shower and shave and put on deodorant and stuff like that. So, it's an okay song. I don't know. It is what it is. It's definitely, like, not like, you know, Mozart or anything like that. Oh, that was close. But then again, also, Mozart sucks, so there is that. It's like, Eine kleine Nachtmusik, like, it's more like Eine kleine Scheißen music. I don't know where this Mozart hate is coming from. Actually, the Mozart is really good. Yeah, whatever. The best way to tell a great joke is to immediately, like, explain why it was a terrible joke. Like, that's awesome. That's an awesome way to do it. Oh, speaking of trolls, I'm going to talk about real life again for a second. You play games with no pants on. It's not all bad. Oh. I'm not wearing pants right now, though. I'm wearing shorts. Still wanderbodism. Just don't stand up in front of the camera. Or do I stand up in front of the camera? On myfreecams.com, maybe I'll do that. Anyway. Speaking of trolling, I trolled the shit out of my programming languages class last Friday. Basically, I go into the class, I sit down, and in that class we teach the languages Ruby, OCaml, and Prolog, and there's like a million other programming languages that exist. The point is, you don't need to know that specifically, but the point is I decided to troll them, and what I did was I just... Hello, game minimizing itself. That was strange. I decided to just say, like, so did everyone get the email and install Common Lisp on their computer? Common Lisp is another programming language. Right at the start of class. 30 people just staring at you, just being like, what did you say? Is really fucking funny. And so, one person... Just like, after I say that, what is going on? Why does it keep minimizing itself? This is really annoying. One person just goes, what? And that's when I lost it. I couldn't keep a straight face at that point onward. But they are going to walk away from this class by the end of it just being like, man, that guy was a good teacher, but he toyed with my emotions constantly. And you know what? I'm okay with that reputation. In fact, it's the reputation that I want. Oh, absorbs lasers temporarily. I also want that on my tombstone. Birdcatcher, great at absorbing laser beams. Teaches the language of love. So, I don't do that. I think if I did do that, I would probably get fired for forever, and I would probably deserve it. I think if I swoop under everything, yeah, that worked out perfectly. Backstreet Boys are the best harm... What? Okay. Anyway, yeah, so my goal with this class is, like, to be a really good teacher. That's goal number 1. My goal with the class, number 2, is to troll the shit out of my students every chance I get. I mean, the class is taught at 10 a.m. What better way to wake people up than to make them just be like... Then give them a little panic attack. Like, fucking... That's how I want to start off every morning. Nah, I've already got my troll planned out for next week. After I troll them once or twice, though, they're going to start to get smart, and then I have to be more creative. But you can get, like, 2 or 3 free trolls on a group of students before you have to, like, before they start, like, anticipating, like, oh, yeah, this guy just likes to fuck with us all the time. I will take Impaler. Yes, please. These guys have a ton of health now. Like, the flame bots just did dick all of shit poops to them. Impaler, ooh, once I get that upgrade that turns this into an automatic weapon as opposed to semi-auto, that's gonna be fantastic. Yeah. Why did I dodge so poorly there? I'm gonna lose this run too. Whatever. I have to catch back up with how much has changed in this game. My time at the top of the throne had to come to an end eventually. Bird has quality control now. Oh. Cool. I don't know what that, like, if that signifies something, but I guess it means that I have passed some sort of internal Twitch threshold and now it's like, you may now have people control your quality. So, enjoy the stream crashing every night as quality control kicks in. Razgun! Hey! Good to see you, Razgun. So, woohoo, congratulations. Yeah, like I said, Twitch I've never really slowed down on. Like, that growth has been consistent. YouTube, things were kind of shitty for a little while there. But Twitch, I'm glad that the Twitch machine is still going strong. Oh, well, that's how that one ends. I don't think I've ever fought this boss before. So that was interesting. Cool.